Hello friends, welcome to Edu Skills IELTS Made Easy. Our mission is to make you fall in love with IELTS. Are you ready to travel with me? Come along. Let's enjoy learning IELTS. And if you're watching this on YouTube, kindly consider subscribing to our channel and give us a thumbs up if you like our work. And post your comments in the comment space so that we customize upcoming sessions as per your need. Share the video to your contacts so that we may reach out to many more who are struggling to crack IELTS. EduSkills is a non-profit platform and we don't charge for any of our services. But we want you to empower each other and grow together.
Especially those who are struggling financially. Okay, that's great. And we'll be launching into the second day. This is English for Life. And this is the task which I had given you yesterday. And clarifications about the task which is being asked, I'll be giving you the clarifications in the Q&A session. Could somebody read this?
Rice are staple food for more than half the people in the world is beneficial for a number of reasons. First is a highly nutritious cereal grain as an important source of carbohydrates, supplying the body with energy. Rice also contains some protein, B vitamins and minerals. Its fat content is negligible and therefore considered a desirable food source for those on a restricted diet. In addition, rice is beneficial to the food industry in the preparation of processed foods. For example, it is one of the important ingredients used in the breakfast, cereals, snack foods. On the other hand, the beverage industries rise to make beer and sake.
Thank you. And I have given this as the task. Majority have sent me the task, but some have not sent. If you have not done the task, things will not be that easy for you. And lesson 1. This what I have striked out is known as the subject complement. Generally, for you to understand easily, you can just strike out or ignore the subject complements. Subject complements means whatever comes between commas. So without that also you can read the basic sentence, the main sentence, rice is beneficial for a number of reasons. This is known as the topic sentence. I have taken a general passage just to give you an idea because you are familiar with rice. So this is known as the topic sentence. So the lesson number 1, whatever is between the commas is generally complements, subject complements, need not be essential. It doesn't mean never it can happen that there is a question from that, but normally we suggest you ignore them so that you can grasp the whole thing immediately. Only in the skim, that is in the skimming stage, whenever you revisit, when you skip and go and you find 1 or 2 questions you could not answer, and at the end of the test, you come back, revisit, and go through those passages or texts for scanning in detail, then you can read even whatever is between commas. But in the first take, see that you just go through whatever is essential and important. What we call that the whole step is known as skimming the text. So rice is beneficial for a number of reasons. This is the topic sentence. And you know what will be contained in the whole paragraph. And the whole thing speaks about rice, but you can say so many things about rice. But here, rice is beneficial for a number of reasons. Rice is the keyword. And controlling idea, there is a controlling idea, beneficial for a number of reasons or benefits. We call it the controlling idea of the paragraph. What I'm telling you now is very essential for your reading test, listening subtest, writing subtest, and even your speaking subtest. We'll be applying these principles today into all these 4 tests. So you are going to learn English for life, I said, because these are essential things for you to have a real competence in your reading, listening, writing, and speaking. So a topic sentence, normally, as I told you in the previous session, it's in the first part of the portion of the text. Most of the times, it can be at the end. I have given you 4 possibilities, but normally 90+% of the time, it's in the top of the paragraph. And here you see first sentence is the topic sentence. And that topic sentence, there will be a keyword or a key phrase. Key phrase means more than one word, maybe with an adjective. So this is keyword here is rice, and that keyword will be repeated, or its synonyms or reference will be repeated again or number of times in the paragraph, which means that is the main idea, or it speaks about rice. But rice, you can speak a lot of things about rice. Maybe you can write an essay of 100 pages or 1000 pages. But then here, this particular text has a controlling idea. It is speaking about the benefit. It's beneficial for a number of reasons. Means it just speaks about the benefits of rice. So in that paragraph, they are going to speak about the benefit. If at all there is a text, this text in your OET exam, definitely the answer will be one of the benefits. So you will get the hedging word or the key word from the question and skim it. Immediately you skim through the test and you can locate the answer or swoop into the particular location of the answer even without reading the whole text. There is a paragraph structure. As I told you, I just want to stress it. There is a topic sentence, then a supporting sentence, then developing sentences. For example, topic sentence, as I told you now, supporting sentence will explain in detail the topic sentence. And developing sentence will illustrate, giving some evidence or examples. Then you will have supporting sentence 2. Again, you can have a supporting sentence. Then again, 1 or 2, so developing sentence or sentences. So supporting sentence always, this supporting sentence 2 again explains the topic sentence. Then you have the developing sentence, again 1 or 2 as it is required. So this is a paragraph structure. Even I tell you, even your writing letter in the main paragraphs, you have to follow this structure. This is a classical structure for English writing. Okay. Now, as I just look at this paragraph, this particular paragraph, you can see rice is the keyword, beneficial for a number of reasons. This is the topic sentence. This is the controlling idea, and the whole thing is a rice is beneficial for a number of reasons is the topic sentence. Then you have a transition signal, which is very, very important to understand the whole concept or to swoop into the directly to the answer location. And also this is important as regards to your writing. We will apply to even to writing today. And it again refers to rice. So supporting sentence 1 is highly nutritious cereal grain. The nutrition element of this particular thing, rice, is the first supporting sentence. Why did they say it's beneficial? For many reasons. What are the benefits? So first benefit, it is nutritious. So I don't want to just read it again because you heard it. Again, you see rice is being repeated here. It's again a pronoun, rice is referred here. Again, rice is referred here. Again, rice is referred it. Again, rice is repeated here. So this is called coherence and cohesiveness in your writing or reading or whatever the structure or the text or the script or the audio. Even the audio will have this structure. Okay. So this has to be in your mind while reading any passage. But a word of caution, immediately you launch into one reading text, you will not be competent to identify these things. It takes slow and patient practice. As I always put it in inverted commas, patience is the key to your success. And competence happens only when you have patience. So rice is beneficial for a number of reasons that I've already told, keyword, the controlling idea, all those things. I don't want to go into detail because you have done the task. So topic sentence rice is beneficial for a number of reasons. Supporting sentence 1. First, it is highly nutritious cereal grain. Then developing sentence as an important source of carbohydrates, illustrating what are the nutritious aspects. That's what I said, illustration or evidence is given. Carbohydrates supplying the body with energy. Rice also contains some protein, B vitamins and minerals. So they said nutritious, that is being explained here, illustrated here in your developing sentence. In simple terms, you can understand developing sentence as an example or an illustration or as an evidence for your statement. So the number of benefits, this is explained here. First benefit, that is, it is nutritious cereal grain. That is being illustrated and explained. What are the nutritious elements in that? Carbohydrates, then vitamins, protein, minerals, all those things. How beautifully it is done, you see. Why I'm telling you this? You should have this approach to all your reading texts as well as to listening audio. And I'll tell you how to analyze the listening script for competence. Now, developing sentence 2 says its fat content is negligible. Why it is nutritious? Again, its fat content is negligible and therefore consider a desirable food source for those on a restricted diet. Then you have supporting sentence 2. Sorry, there is a mistake. This is supporting sentence 2. And in addition, see, there is a transition signal. Here there was first, here in addition. This should be there. This is one of the aspects that you have to practice in your writing letter as well. When you connect sentences, there should be a transition signal, which should be very spontaneous and natural. It should not be just added for the sake of adding. And in addition, rice is beneficial to the food industry in the preparation of processed foods. So this, in addition, rice is beneficial. The second, here it is said first, then instead of saying second, they said in addition. That's the beauty of the language. The second benefit is given here. Then the developing sentence gives, for example, that's again a transition signal. For example, this is called cohesiveness, means a link between sentences. The whole paragraph or every sentence is linked to each other, connected each other. And there's an aspect that's being assessed even in your writing. For example, it is one of the most important ingredients used in breakfast cereals and snack foods. So it is one of the, here I have just given, this is an example explaining this, rice is beneficial for the food industry. That example is given, so illustrating or giving evidence here. So it again refers to rice, which means every sentence repeats the keyword and it should be. And here I have put a S here in yellow, you can see, I believe, highlighted. Why? Because it is one of the important food ingredients, plural. This is a common mistake you make. When you use the word expression one of the ingredients, plural, not one of the student, one of the students, one of the teachers, one of the aspirants, one of the examiners. So it should be plural when you choose, and most often you make a mistake. One of the important ingredient, no, it's wrong. Ingredients. Use in breakfast or in your speaking, make it very sure you don't make such mistakes. So used in breakfast cereals and snack foods. Developing sentence 2, on the other hand, again, a transition signal. On the other hand, the beverage industry uses rice to make beer and shake. First hand, food industry. On the other hand, beverage industry. See, even the developing sentences, examples, illustrations, how beautifully they are connected with transition signal. Hope I'm making sense. See, this is the rice benefits. Okay, first one, nutritious. So carbohydrates, protein, B vitamins, and minerals. See the structure. What are the benefits? First benefit is nutritious. Second one says less fat content. Fat content is negligible. And the third one, beneficial to the food industry. Fourth one, beverage industry. So in the food industry, they have said in the preparation of processed foods used, and again B, used in breakfast cereals and snack foods. The next one is beverages, uses rice to make beer and shake. So this is clearly given structure in that small paragraph. So immediately, if the question is about nutrient aspects or nutrition aspects of rice, immediately you know the answer should be here. Okay, soon after the topic sentence. But the question, if it is about fat content, next will be in the next sentence. If it's about food industry, it should be here. And beverage industry, it is at the last. That's why I said, looking at the hedging word or the key word or words of the question statement, you will be able to immediately launch or swoop into that particular area where the answer is located. Even without reading 80% of the text, you will be able to identify or locate the answer and just scan that portion of the text and find the confirm the answer. See, the benefits of answer in the mind map looks like this. One is nutritious, second one low fat content, for third one it is useful in your food industry and in beverage industry. And under nutritious, carbohydrates, protein, vitamins, and minerals. Low fat content, good for restricted diet. In food industry, used in processed food, used in breakfast cereals, used in snack foods. And beverage industry, to make beer, to make shake. See how beautifully this is being organized in a paragraph. And every classical paragraph or customized text will have a structure. to understand the structure of a paragraph or get the understand the idea or gist or the opinion or suggestion presented in the paragraph, you should know what is the structure of the paragraph. Material, reading material. See, there are many reasons why a patient may lose their voice. Indeed, many of us will already have experienced partial loss of voice when suffering from a cold or flu. So now you know there are many reasons for losing one's voice is the topic sentence. So here, as I said, earlier it was benefits. Here it is reasons. So definitely the question will be about one of the reasons. So the question says in the first paragraph, the writer suggests loss of voice is difficult for patients because it is, what is the reason? Because means what is the reason? So clearly, you know, they are asking for a reason. Immediately you have to go into the particular reasons. And the answer is somewhere in this portion of the thing. Could you just read, somebody, please unmute your microphone and read this paragraph. You can read the question, then paragraph, then the options. OET method.
There are many reasons why a patient may lose their voice. Indeed, many of us will already have experienced partial loss of voice, suffering from a cold or flu. While we tend to dismiss a hoarse voice as a mild annoyance, when permanent voice loss occurs, it can be tremendously difficult for the patient to deal with both practically and emotionally. When our voice works, we don't spend too much time thinking about what life would be like without it. But the truth is that our voice is an integral part of who we are. Our voices define us. They allow our loved ones to identify us over the phone or when visibility is poor. They distinguish us as individuals from certain parts of the world, and they were ever indicate our social standing. Until recently, patients who experienced permanent loss of voice would have had relatively few options at their disposal. However, as technology advances, the range of speech replacement options available becomes increasingly sophisticated.
Okay. Now the question is, in the first paragraph, the writer suggests, suggestion of the writer is the question type. Loss of voice is difficult for patients because, what is the reason? Now, I don't want to explain in detail, that will come back again. You know, there is a but, contrasting word. In any text, if there is a but, normally the answer will be after that contrast word. Here also, you have the answer after the contrast word. But then here I am focusing on the structure of the paragraph. You know, there are many reasons. So the whole paragraph speaks about various reasons. That's all you need to understand at this stage. Okay. Then later I will give you the principal strategies beautifully, how the answer can be located and confirmed within a couple of seconds. Don't require even a minute. Okay. So just understand there is a topic sentence here. The topic sentence is at the very first sentence. There is a text from the reading material. And you know, the answer is a reason. And the reason is given after the contrast word. But the truth is that our voice is an integral part of who we are. Then that is being explained continuously, illustrating the same point. And that's being given part of their identity. All those things will come back. Okay. So you have a point stated, a problem, then you have reasons discussed. Okay. This is a structure, cohesion and coherence in a reasons discussed, reason 1, reason 2, reason 3. Earlier it was benefits. Benefit 1, benefit 2, benefit 3. Here it is reasons.
The text is giving information about the ways of taking care of their hair of children, how the hair is to be kept dry, who should ensure the health of the children. Children playing in the rain can have serious implication. Being wet in the rain can leave children vulnerable to the risk of cold and fever. It is crucial to dry their hair at the earliest opportunity you find them wet. Drying their hair and keeping their body warm should therefore is a primary responsibility of the parents. Siblings must never be involved in this process of ensuring the health of the child who is symptomatic of cold and fever.
Okay, great. Thank you. Now you see children playing in the rain can have serious implications is the topic sentence. This is also from your reading material. You see how beautifully given. So here it is, the issue is serious implications. What happens to a child when it gets wet in the rain? That is the topic sentence or the problem or the point. What are the serious implications? That will be the supporting sentence. See, being wet in the rain, they give the risk of cold and fever, all those, implications, what happens. You see, these are normal, simple things. Now, and again, I don't want to explain the whole thing now. We'll get to that stage again. Now, the thing is this, I will be dealing with the same text when we assess other file. Now, maybe if there are others who are not really beginners, I said modal verb will definitely tell you where is the answer. Should is suggestive, and that must be the answer. And who should ensure the health of the children. Okay, there and must never means this is must never means negativities. So this is not the option. So those things we will get back. So now cause and effect. This is known as cause and effect language. Rain is the cause. Effect is cold and fever and other things. Implications. I am trying to fix the whole idea of the structure of the text in your mind.
Okay, I will read, sir.
Yeah,
You
please.
hear an optometrist reporting on some research he is being doing. The aim of this research was option A, to develop nanoparticle for transporting drug all over the body. Option B, to find a way to treating infections caused by contact lenses. Option C, to use contact lenses to administer drug over the time.
Yeah, the aim is the important word here, right? So you have to look for aim. What is the aim, purpose? Okay, please continue reading this. This is the script of an audio, okay? Being beginners, I don't want you to give you audio now. Yes, only the script.
I specialize in fungal eye infection. Treated involve giving eye drop every hour. At least 2 weeks. I want to improve this process by designing a system capable of releasing antifungal drug on the eye over an extended period. Contact lenses are perfect for this, as them hydrogel structure has ability to uptake and release drug and their replacement on the eye. Ensure the drug gets released direct to the cornea. In order to make a contact lens provide drug over the sustained period. I will modify the lens. I will also use nanoparticle for packaging the drug. So I will manage to create a system capable of delivering an antifungal drug called nanomycin for up to 4 hours. I now hope to increase this and use this system with other drugs.
Okay. Now you see, I specialize in dealing with fungal eye infections is the topic sentence. What is the controlling idea? Fungal eye infections. So giving eye drops every hour is the problem. Okay, every hour you have to give eye drops is a problem. It takes a lot of time of the medical health professionals. So what is the solution they want to, this research aims at? Drugs into the eye over an extended period. That is the solution they are trying to find out here. So what is the perfect solution? Next it is given. Don't worry about those details. But what I want to tell you, even in the listening audio, this is the procedure or structure being followed. So you should know what is the point being made. So when I say is eye specialist, optometrist, so it's about the eye and some problem with the eye. So immediately you have to focus on those things. And then you will clearly understand what could be, as you have gone through the hedging words or the main words, keywords of the question, you know exactly, even in the audio, where you have to locate the answer. Okay, we'll analyze it later. The aim of the research. Okay, so to use contact lenses. Okay, now this structure you have to keep in mind. You should fix in your mind that there is a structure even for audio in your listening. Even when you analyze your script, you have to look into this structure: point, problem, solutions discussed, solution 1, solution 2, solution 3, or the perfect solution. That is the scale being used: perfect solution, imperfect solution, better solution. Okay, see, the point is research on fungal eye infection. Problem is overly administering eye drops. Solution is, what is solution? Solution 1, design system to administer eye drops over an extended period, not to administer every hour, but an extended period. Solution 2. What is solution 2? Use of contact lenses for this purpose. Solution 3. Modify the lens for this purpose. So conclusion is that designed a device capable of administering eye drops for up to 4 hours. So the hourly administering of eye drops was the problem, and this is the solution. And definitely the question answer will be one of the solutions. See how beautiful it is written. I specialize in dealing with fungal eye infections. Who am I? So the point is made. Now, at present, treatment involves giving eye drops every hour, at least 2 weeks. How? A problem, and the explanation is given in the supporting sentence. Then, solution explanation is given again, then solution explained again, then illustration evidence given about that particular solution, additional solution mentioned, then conclusion or the link, what you call it. So this is a structure of every paragraph, every text, or every audio, or even your writing letter paragraph. So topic sentence is the point, explanation is the supporting sentence is the problem, explanation supporting sentence 2, explanation is the solution, explanation supporting sentence 3 is the solution, evidence is the illustration, improvement upon, evidence again, additional solution, link, what is my specialization, what is the solution I found. Okay, so again, have this, I am repeating it, keep this fixed in your mind. As soon as you look into a text, you should be able to see that, but be sure immediately after this session, if you go ahead and try to find out, you will not get it. So topic sentence, the point is known as the topic sentence, main point. And that is the main idea or the gist of the paragraph in reading part C, as well as listening C. You will be asked about the main idea or the gist. Questions will be based on those main ideas as well. So explanation will be known as supporting sentence or the main idea being explained. Then you have evidence, like where you have example or the illustrating main idea. Then sometimes you have link, definitely in IELTS and TOEFL, you have this link as well. You have seen the conclusion in the previous example, you saw the conclusion, how the solution is given as the conclusion, which is the answer. So this will be main idea repeated. This conclusion is known as main idea repeated, as I have shown you the second type of paragraph. Okay, so I have two videos. One is 2 minutes, another one is 6 minutes, I believe. In Edu Skills channel, you definitely, that's a task. You go back to those videos and listen to them. One is just a summary of the 6 minutes video. Other one is in detail. And I have given this peel, point, explanation, example, link, paragraph structure. So that's going to be one of your tasks today. Speaking also, you have to start with, you have given a task, you have to develop a topic sentence about each task, okay, which I'll give you examples later in those things. For example, I remember long back when I attended an interview from Cambridge University, the first question they asked me is about astrology. So what did I make? My first statement was this: astrology is an oldest and a new science. That is my topic sentence. Now, what is my business? Astrology is an oldest and a new science, means an ancient and a new science. Now, first I have to say why I said an oldest science, which means it's there even from the very beginning, genesis of humanity, from the beginning of mankind, people were interested in celestial beings or stars, moon, and their influence on human life. And you can find all those details in the books of ancient history. Then I have to explain why I said it's a new science. Then I say, even today, there are hundreds and thousands of people doing research in astrology. And in my village, I can see even in our hometown, people sitting on the roadsides and speaking about palmistry or looking at your palm and predicting your future, where they connect and say that a particular star is influencing you and all those things. Okay, I gave you a topic sentence, first supporting sentence, why it is oldest. Then check out the supporting sentence, why it is new. Then speaking an example, illustration about my hometown or what's happening on the roadside with the palmistry and all those things, predictions by those people. I gave an illustration. So also when you speak about anything, make a topic sentence, support it with a supporting sentence, explain it, and try to give some examples so that the patients feel comfortable. Okay. So this is applicable in all your 4 modules. This is basic structure or classical structure of any conversation, audio, or the text, even in a letter, main paragraph, body paragraph. Hope I can stop with that. I have taken 35 minutes, hardly 35 minutes, 30 minutes. Yeah. Now it's Q&A session.